Now with the pawpaw, what you're going to do is we're going to cut it lengthwise. We're going to cut it like this. So you cut all the way around. And then we're just going to twist it apart. And what we do here, we take out the seeds and we scoop out the inside. So you just pop out the seeds just like that. Get your thumb under them. Pop them out. Now this is my granddaddy's recipe for pawpaw jam. You just use a spoon and I've been using what pawpaws I got from my property, got from Tom's property in here. Get those out there. And then you see I just used the spoon. And I get out all the goodness. And then we're going to go over the stove. And let me go ahead and finish prepping this one. We'll get to the stove and we'll get to making some pawpaw jam. And what we're going to do here, you see I got this pawpaw all that mixed up. You're going to just mash it into here just like that until you get all good and mixed in. And once we have all that good and mixed in, what we're going to do is we're going to pour this out, pour all of it out in the skillet like this. And then we're going to take a cup of sugar. I'm going to turn it on medium-low heat. I use 1/8 cup of apple pie. Whether you pay taxes on it or not, it's up to you. And what my granddaddy did is he put a little bit of bacon grease in it. Put that in there. And then now this is going to be a low and slow process of cooking it up. And then we're going to add the pectin in a little bit later. Got to mix it all together. Oop. Spilling out a little bit. Just got to get that all nice and good and mix together. If there's any pawpaw chunks, you can still use your spatula here and kind of break them up. And get it all good and cooked up. But after this is good and cooked up, we'll come right back and I'll show you what it looks like. It's been cooking about 20 minutes. You can see it's getting real nice and sticky. It's about the time that turn the heat off. What we're going to do is we're going to open up the pectin. And we're just going to put in spoonful by spoonful at a time. Kind of get that all good and mixed in there. Until it nice and kind of comes up. And as you can see, I got the cans here. I'm getting that water warmed up. We're going to put hot jam in the hot jars. And then we're going to give them a bath for 10 minutes. We'll pull the cans out. Let them sit overnight. Now, I like to keep mine in my fridge so when I'm ready to use them, that they're going to be all nice and ready. You know, here you can definitely tell and feel like that's getting thicker. Maybe I want to add a spoonful more. Now you can add plenty of spoonfuls until it gets to be the jam or jelly consistency that you're after. So you can see it's definitely pulling away and it's getting exactly to the consistency that I'm looking for. We'll give this a few more minutes, get those cans warmed up, and then I'll start showing you how we fill those cans up. Now you can see here, get one of these jars out. I got this hot jar here. I put it down right here. I'm going to take, use a scoop, but we're going to basically put it over here like this. You get a scoop full of it. We're going to fill the jars full of hot jam in there. And then what you want to do is you want to take a knife and run along the edges. Make sure you push it all down. Make sure there's no air bubbles in there. Now, don't touch the jars because they're going to be very hot. You're going to run along the side there. Once we're happy with that, that's where you get one of your lids. You put it on like that. Now we're going to do that with the rest of them. So you can see right there. I got that. And then you want to get this lid on tight. So go ahead and grab a pot holder or what you got, whatever you got. Get it nice and tight. Now we're going to do that with the rest of them. We're going to put it in the water bath, and then we're going to cook it. I'll bring it back once we get, and there we go. It's been about 10 minutes. Going to let it boil here for another minute. Now, one thing I do want to say, when you do take it out and you put it on the towel, you want to make sure that the towel is either at room temperature or it's warm. You don't want to put these cans on a cold towel. It could make the cans crack. But it's been 10 minutes. I'm reaching in here. And this is how you get pawpaw fruit from God's country out there, God's grocery store. And preserve them out there, put them in cans, and keep them for the winter. I'm going to turn off the burner there. Put them in there, let them rest overnight. You'll hear the lids pop as they start cooling off a little bit because that's just the vacuum of pulling them in. But you want that, so then that way they're good and sealed, and you'll be able to keep them for 6 months to a year if they last that long. But then if not, you got to make sure you throw them away if they go bad. But still, if you like this video, in the comments down below, tell me what kind of jam or jellies you're making. Like and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.